Hi guys, so today we're having a look at the Revolution Fast Base Stick Foundation. Now, we had the concealer a while ago for £4 and now we have the stick foundation for £5. So I just grabbed the same two shades that I thought would work for me in the concealer, F1 and F3, to try out. We have done our makeup with them today, so let's see how that got on. Okay, so I think I'm going to go in with F3, which I'm assuming matches the concealer shades. So I've only got my moisturiser on. If you follow my channel, you know I've suddenly went against primer. So, ooh. I'm just going to put a couple of stripes on and then blend this out and see where we're at. I always find it harder to kind of judge how much to use when it's a stick foundation. So let's see. I love how confident I was in my shade choice that I just slapped it all over without actually even thinking or looking at it. Oopsie. This is blending out nice. Cover, I would say, is kind of medium. But, you know, I expect this is going to be quite buildable. I'll be able to pop on a little bit more and get a little bit more coverage. But yeah, because my forehead, I think I put a little bit more on and it's got higher coverage. So, I don't know what the sound effects were for, guys. I really don't know. But yeah, that's kind of more my level. That's really nice, actually. I'm going to zoom you in just so you can see how it's sitting kind of on or with the skin. Because some people say sitting on the skin like it's a bad thing. But like, I'd say that looks fairly... My skin still looks like skin, which is, you know, a bonus. Especially with a buildable foundation. So, and just for, you know, completeness, I'm going to use the concealer in shade 3 as well. Let's just see how they blend together because, you know, they're technically buddies. And yeah, I've skipped my corrector as well today. Oh yeah, this dries fast, doesn't it? Derp. So I'm glad this was fast like the name suggested because I hit snooze a couple of times before getting up for work today. It happens. Yeah, those have blended really, really well together, which you would kind of hope they would given that they're from the same kind of range. So I'm pretty happy, apart from the giant spots on my neck, which will never go away. Well, no, one goes away and a new one replaces it. So, ooh, that's nice. Nice. And then actually, let's set it with Revolution as well. Let's just have a full-on Revolution face day. This is the baking powder in lace, which I think is £5. So, okay. So obviously I'm going to go to work and I'll do my check-in when I get home from work. I won't do any touch-ups during the day. Well, you know, I'll try not to. If anything absolutely out of this world horrendous happens, I might break my promise. But yeah, I'm happy with that finish. It is 13 minutes past 8, so I'm going to quickly finish the rest of my makeup and get to work because I start at 9. Right, so just a very, very, very quick final look check-in. It's 8:25, so I'll be back sometime after 5. We'll see how this is held up. Hi guys, so I'm back. It's now 25 to 6, so this has been on for about, what, nearly 9.5 hours? Whoopsie, that was a long test. So, first of all, I forgot to mention this morning, the amount of product you get in these is 6.2 grams for your £6. And there is 18 shades, the same as the concealers. So let's zoom in and see how we've got on. Now, it's not oxidized or turned funny colours, which I enjoy. My lipstick needs touched up as well. To be honest, they're a bit dry and I just want to put on lip balm, which is why I never fixed that. We've got a lot of oil breaking through. So I've had a look online. The Tan Beauty website doesn't really make many claims about what kind of skin this is aimed at, or make any claims about how long it's going to last, things like that. The Superdrug website does say that it's for a dewy finish. So yeah, it leaves a fresh and dewy finish. So basically where I'm at is I'm oily skinned. This is clearly not formulated for those of us with oilier skin, especially if it's meant to have a dewy finish. I liked the cover, I liked it going on, but I definitely think I would be having to touch up. That being said, that's what we're going to test out next. So I'm going to blot and, you know, see where I need to touch up the coverage and see how that goes, because sometimes it'll go a little bit cakey, which is not nice. So it's just another thing to test. So I have lost quite a bit of coverage, I would say, on my nose. I might have to use a second blotting sheet, which is not that uncommon for me, to be honest. It's been comfortable. I could feel it start to get oily at about somewhere between 1 and 2 o'clock today. But it was 2 o'clock by the time I got away from my desk to actually have a look. So, yeah. So I would say, you know, it's definitely not in the oil control category. But let's grab my foundation brush and we'll see how, you know, how it builds for reapplication. So it is quite a soft stick. Like, you don't actually have to swipe, you can just kind of dab like that and product will transfer, which is good if you're only doing touch-ups. Okay. I would say that actually looks quite nice. It's definitely not cakey. It's not as full coverage as I would like it to be, and I think that possibly is because of just the sheer amount of oil on my skin. Also, this is bizarrely starting to kind of melt. I live in Scotland. I'm not used to my makeup melting. It's not that warm here. In fact, yeah. You can actually take it and stick straight onto the brush. That's how kind of soft this is. So if you live in a warmer climate than Scotland, you might find that a problem with this product, which is, that's great. But I will continue on wearing this for the rest of the day because, you know, I'll be up till at least 10. And, you know, we'll see how it holds up. I'm going to not set what I've just reapplied and we'll see what sort of difference that makes, and I will speak to you soon. Right, so it is now just after, 10 past 10. So I've had this foundation on for about 14 hours. So as you can see, areas like my cheeks where I don't get quite as much oil look really good, which leads me to believe that if you don't have oily skin, this will probably work really nicely for you. The T-zone where I get really oily, let's zoom in and have, oh, that's ouch, not in. Zoom in and have a look. So you can see my chin and my nose, which we touched up at about 25 to 6, so 4 or 5 hours ago. they are oily again and there's some redness showing through again, so that's not ideal for me. The forehead hasn't been touched all day and a lot of the covers wore off and it is really oily. Like if I touch it, it's, you know, it's slick. So for me, these are not a product I will be reaching for unless I really only need my foundation to last me a short while. If you are somebody who has drier, less oily skin and you're looking for a drugstore foundation, then possibly these will work really well for you. But for me, they're going to be a no-go, which I'm quite sad about because I love the shade range, I loved how they went on, I loved that they were buildable, and just my oily skin is a nightmare. So if you guys have got questions about these, leave those down below and I will get back to you, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.